Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
You want a sports degree that is beyond the game? A degree that immerses you from day one and launches you into the business side of sports. With a sports management major from IUPUI's School of Health and Human Sciences, you'll have insider access to sports professionals and will learn from faculty with years of teaching and industry experience. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to launch your sport industry career.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight, that's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Bertner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time. to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is game time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
High school football fans, welcome back to Friday night, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school football.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Friday night. This is Indiana high school football. This is your IHSAA.
And a pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of Indiana High School Football here on IndianaSRN in conjunction with the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Tonight we have senior night festivities going on, so we're going to step out briefly, but we will have for you the Tindley Tigers at 1-3 on the season, battling the Purdue Poly Techies, who come into the contest at 1-4. This is a home contest for Purdue on the campus of Howe High School. Again, we'll have more for you after this, but for now, enjoy senior night festivities. We'll be back in just a couple minutes for pregame and the kick.
Hard work is how we get better. Ladies and gentlemen, Darryl Stowers. And now we have cheerleader Tanaya Langston. Tanaya's position is the big dog or the beast. She's a second-year cheerleader. She's being escorted by Tamika Brown, her mother, Tony Langston, her dad, sisters and a brother, her nephew Babu, her grandmother all the way from North Carolina, Davion Reynolds, her boyfriend, who's on the phone. Her other sports are, she's number 3 in basketball, so be waiting on her. And also she runs track. Her future plans are to go to college and play basketball and definitely go play overseas while in college. My favorite memory with the cheer team is that I don't have one. Actually, I enjoyed everything and made the best of it and will miss all my people. Most embarrassing moment with her team, she's a senior and can't get a back bend. But she does have her tuck. So the accomplishment she's most proud of is getting her back tuck. Their advice to future players is don't worry about others, do what you come to do, and get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, Tanaya Langstead. Let's hear it one more time for all of Purdue football and football cheer seniors. Thank you all so much.
Well, there you have it. Some festivities here for senior night for Purdue Poly. Again, thank you for being a part of that. And thank you for joining us here on Indiana SRN for tonight's contest between the 1 and 3 Tindley Tigers and the 1 and 4 Purdue Poly Techies. Jimmy Cook alongside Jarrett Lewis. Jarrett, this will be a fun one tonight. Both teams trying to continue to shape their seasons, put together their identities. Of course, as we know, in the association, the way that tournament seeding is set up or tournament play is set up in general, everybody that is an association school does get into the dance. So at least from Tindley's perspective of things, heading into this ball game, they know their goal will get better each week, trying to get back into the win column tonight against Purdue Poly on the road here at Howe.
Coming off a loss last week to a very good Covenant Christian team who is going to be in battle with Heritage Christian tonight. That's going to be a fun one to watch on Indiana SRN. But for now, Tindley trying to, finish out the season strong. 1 and 3 is their record. Their lone win coming against South Decatur. They've been pretty competitive in some other games. A loss to Edinburgh to start the season was only a 3-point loss, and was able to move the ball last week against Covenant Christian, who again defending state champions. Very tough team to tackle things with, losing 42-19, and trying to get back in that win column, like you said, on the road here at Purdue Poly, here at Howe High School, and just a great opportunity for them to finish out this season strong. Only 4 weeks left in the regular season, including this one. We're in week 6, which is something that's really hard to believe. So, yeah, looking forward to this one. Haven't seen either of these teams this season, and we'll see just how well each of these schools can move the ball down the field, and hopefully on the defensive side, we'll see some stops, see a good close game.
Purdue Poly, of course, not an association school, so they do not play in the IHSAA Big Dance or the state tournament, as it were. But for the Tindley Tigers, again, as we mentioned, they're very much still in the thick of things in Sectional 46, hoping to, like we said, get back to winning ways and get things started. Additionally, we should mention that both of these programs, Tindley, of course, not having a home field either, will be celebrating homecoming nights, respectively, for both schools during halftime. So there will be an extended halftime show in that regard. We might show some of that to you, but for the most part, it will be our traditional halftime routine. And Jared mentions another key point in terms of our action tonight on the Indiana SRN family of networks. It is a full slate of games here on Indiana SRN. You can go to IndianaSRN.org, have your full listings of games, as well as follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN for all your scores, news, highlights, and more as things get squared away. We're just a few moments away from the national anthem, and we will step out for that. But, Jarrett, quickly a brief look at some of your keys tonight. We'll dive a little bit deeper into this, our next segment, from your keys for both sides of the ball. Starting first with the Tindley Tigers, like we mentioned, they're led by Deion Richmond, their quarterback. Hoping to see him get an opportunity to air it out tonight, but your keys on both sides here on homecoming night.
Yeah, I think just a balanced offensive attack from Tindley is sure to get things rolling, and they do just that, mix of run and pass. And Deion, who really tall left-handed quarterback, is helping his team average almost 20 points a game. The defense averaging 25 is what they give up to their opponents. So, pretty even kill. A lot of those games for Tindley have Some of them have been blowouts like the Covenant game and a loss earlier in the season to Park Tudor. But just keeping that balanced offensive attack and not giving up any big plays to Purdue Poly. I think Purdue Poly might see this a game as one where they can try to steal a win. Tindley on paper, probably the much better team, so they'll try to keep this game in their wraps. But Purdue Poly, I think, will look for opportunities, try to force some turnovers, do anything they can to make things interesting. So for Tindley, limit the big plays and just keep up with that balanced offensive attack.
One of the biggest question marks for Purdue Poly coming into this one, Jared, I would look at them being able to get points on the board. They come in averaging just under 10 points per game. Now, this is a Tindley team that gives up about 25 per. Both these teams, as they continue to try to find their footing amongst the season, are giving up more points than they are scoring. So scoring is probably going to come at a premium on both sides tonight. The question is, will Purdue Poly, the Techies, be able to keep up scoring-wise, considering they've struggled with it so far this season?
And just valuing each possession that you get. So, like you said, points could be coming at a premium. They're going to be pretty valuable throughout the game. Both teams kind of struggle to score, with Purdue Poly giving up 35 to their opponents. And so for that, maybe try to have a more balanced attack as well, because they are a very run-heavy team. We'll see how much they put the ball through the air.
We'll step out and have the kick in a moment on IndianaSRN.
Hey, folks, good to be with you for tonight's game. My name is Andy Simpson, and I'm a licensed IHSAA football official, and welcome to Friday Night Football, powered by IndianaSRN. On behalf of the 340 football officials, the IHSAA, the crew here at IndianaSRN, we hope you enjoyed tonight's game, and more important, don't forget to subscribe to the IndianaSRN YouTube page. As you're watching tonight's contest, I'm going to show you a few of our signals that will help you better understand the information we are trying to convey. Touchdown, safety, first down, holding or illegal use of hands, encroachment, or offsides commonly known, false start or illegal formation on the offense, or a free kick, scrimmage violation, face mask, intentional grounding, roughing the passer, clipping, illegal shift, illegal motion, illegal block, pass interference by the offense or the defense, delay of game, and the one signal we dislike and you as fans don't like seeing, unsporting. We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight and following us on IndianaSRN. You can also tune in to the Football Weekly Show and Coach's Show every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. on IndianaSRN.org. Finally, if you've ever thought about becoming an IHSAA official, www.ihsaa.org and click on the Officials tab or call the IHSAA office at 317-846-6601. Now, sit back and enjoy the game.
Back here at Howe High School, Jimmy Cook and Jarrett Lewis for IndianaSRN in conjunction with the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Coin toss ceremony. Tindley will receive the ball in the second half. Toss was won by Purdue Poly, and they chose to receive. It's kind of an old school way of operating, Jarrett. Usually winning the toss, at least nowadays, particularly the college and pro level, you want that football at the second half. You want to roll the dice and assume you'll get a chance to score before halftime, a little double dip action, and then get the ball to open the second half. The Techies decide they want to go old school with it. They want the ball. They're going to score. It's their mindset.
Yeah, and usually if you're the away team, you want to start off with the ball in the second half. You look at it from an NFL college perspective, and fans are kind of out in the stands or at the concession restroom, whatever. So you have an opportunity to, with the limited crowd noise that there might be, to start off the drive in the second half. But the home team, Purdue Poly, will see them in action first.
So Tindley kind of gets their wish in that regard. They will have the opportunity to receive the football when the second half gets underway. Kick is a end-over-ender that's going to be scooped down about the 25 to the 30. 35 breaking tackles to the 40, where he's finally brought down just short of the 40. That was a carry by Carter McDowell. And we'll get a first look at the Purdue Poly Techies. Fun fact, we already mentioned homecoming tonight, but additionally, both schools associated with two top-tier Big Ten programs. The Techies, of course, associated with Purdue. Techies associated with Purdue, as you would expect. Tindley Tigers affiliated with IU. So a little mini bucket game, first annual tonight here, Jared. Good
That's
to
what
see
we're
the
seeing.
College tradition set up.
That's what we're seeing on the T-shirts. Both sides, Tindley and Purdue Poly, wearing those inaugural mini bucket game T-shirts. So a great little thing to be a part of. History for us two tonight.
Devin Colvin will line up in the gun. Two wide receivers up top, one at the bottom. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, a little bit of a screen. Ben Bowling, who takes it and loses the football. I believe the Tigers have it. It's a strip on the first play from scrimmage. And let's wait for the signal. Tindley's got it.
Looks like Dion Richmond coming away with it. He's going to be staying out on the field and playing the quarterback position. Tall lefty, getting on top of that football. How about the first play? Tindley forcing a turnover. It's a good way to start this game. If you're the Tigers, after a great return from Purdue Poly, they got the ball to the 39, and now Tindley will have it in opponent territory at the 38.
Tigers want to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 11:49 left to go in this first quarter. Tindley ball just outside the 35 on IndianaSRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has two warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Welcome back to Howe High School. Miscommunication between the center and the quarterback for the Tigers. It's a snap that goes past his legs. He wasn't ready for it. Tigers able to dive on it. But it'll be a loss of about 15, 20 yards there, Jared.
The yard marker keeps going back. Let's get the actual count here. I think it's 15. 15 on the dot.
So we'll call it 15. We'll take Jared's measurement for it.
I'm not sure who had first two plays of the game to be fumble and then a backwards play minus 15 yards.
Want to buy a lottery ticket if you're that gentleman. Dion Richmond in the gun. We'll call it first and 15 from the 46. Pressure coming. Fires a shot deep downfield into double coverage. He had a man wide open. It was Donovan Gilder, but could not see him. So it'll be third down. My correction earlier on first down. It was a fumbled snap to begin with. So there was your first down. Second down, the long incompletion. It's a third and forever from the 46 for the Tigers.
Yeah, Tigers look like they like to put the ball through the air. They got some athletes split out wide, and Richmond, just such a tall body, he's going to be able to look over everybody on the defensive side.
6'5", 200 for the sophomore. Quite a frame. 5 on the play clock. Richmond takes the snap. Wild snap, able to gather it. He's going to try to run. Pressure coming. Gets away from it. He'll scoop it, try to stiff arm, and he's finally brought down by number 34, Kendall Day. So it'll be fourth down. Jarrett, this game has been pretty crazy. We're only a couple minutes in. You're right.